Are you an ambitious leader ready to break through limiting beliefs, align with your purpose, and thrive in your career without sacrificing your well-being or postponing your true desires? I'm Diana Ordonez, certified high-performance coach and your host. Each week, we'll dive into actionable insights and research-based strategies to help you unlock clarity, build unshakable confidence, and take courageous action toward a life of impact and fulfillment. If you're ready to overcome fear, embrace growth, and step boldly into your next level, you're in the right place. Let's create a life filled with courage and purpose together. Hi, everybody. Do you feel like you've done everything right? You've worked hard, you've gotten the promotions, you've checked all the boxes, and it seems like you should be happy because you have all this success, and yet you feel stuck? Some common signs of this are you are feeling uninspired or unfulfilled despite your career success. You've disengaged from your work, no longer excited about things that you're working on, and feeling like you are not really present for your career or even at home with your loved ones. Maybe you're overthinking your decisions, afraid to make the wrong move, so you feel stuck at your current level of success. Maybe you're feeling like you've hit a plateau in your career and you're not sure what's next, but you know that you have hit the limit of where you want to be, where you're at. So just remember, when you hit these moments of feeling stuck, doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you've actually, that there's anything wrong with the situation even. It's actually a signal that you're ready for something bigger. Today, I'm going to be breaking down why high achievers get stuck, and more importantly, how to create an unstoppable career momentum and move through and shift through some of these key career moments. And so by the end of this episode, you're going to feel like you've gotten some clear steps to move forward and move through this moment. And if you want to go even deeper, I have a free tool. It's called the Action Indicator Assessment, and you're able to get to pinpoint exactly what it is that's holding you back, whether they be limiting beliefs or even some identifying some key steps that you can take to create more focus, more clarity, more action towards the goals that you've set for yourself. And so let's start with identifying, why do we get stuck? Okay, so let's talk about three main core reasons why high performers get to the point where they have a plateau and how to move forward through that plateau. So reason number one, you're over-identifying with your success. So you've built your identity around your achievements, and it's making change feel really risky. You're over-identifying with who you are in this career, right? This is what I've always done. This is who I am. This is all I know. This is the title that I've been able to attain through all these years. This is the industry that I know. And that over-identification is stopping you from doing something different because it's what feels most safe, especially if it's become a part of your identity. A key way that you're able to shift through changing your habits is by changing your identity. But if you are locked in to your identity, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to move into anything new, different, or better in your career or in any area of your life for that matter, right? And so you're fearing letting go of what's working, even if the passion is gone, the excitement is gone, the interest is gone, and you no longer feel like it's in alignment with the best of who you are. So the best way to break free from this is, instead of asking yourself, what will I lose? Whether it be the title, the salary, the security, the friends that you've made in that world, what can I gain? And that's where you can move from what you should in your mind be doing to what will actually move you towards something that excites you, you want, that you can get passionate about. And that movement from, fear to desire is what's actually going to change the energy in your body and move you towards what you actually want. And so the way that you can start small here is just exploring some low risk exploration. So start by maybe networking with different people, building some new skills, starting some side projects to whatever you feel is calling your attention. If it's a career shift, you might be exploring some positions. If it's maybe you're looking at changing your industry entirely, maybe it's creating a side project that you start to research. Maybe you start learning a new skill, whether that be a hard skill so that you can change your role, or some soft skills like leadership so that you can start growing in that way. And so low risk exploration stems from curiosity. Rather than making big moves, start with seeing how things align by getting curious. Like, what if you like it? What if it's interesting? What would happen if I asked someone that's already in that industry or in that role about how their experience has been? All that low key exploration and curiosity is really moving you towards what you really want without like setting your nervous system on fire about totally dismantling your career. And that actual like small shift is going to start to settle your nervous system, and it's going to start to feel like you're telling your mind this is important to us. And so you're going to start seeing more opportunities. Reason number 2 is the fear of making the wrong move. Right? High achievers are used to success, right? So they hesitate to take big risks that might not be perfect. And so this is really a mindset shift. This is about understanding that instead of coming up with the perfect plan, we can focus on some micro momentum, small, bold steps. So this might look like, okay, well, I cannot apply for that new job until I meet all of the requirements that are on the job description. It could look like I can't start the new business until I know everything that there is to know about the industry, about the marketing plan, about the website. That I built the website and I have business cards. And so it's about moving away from needing everything to be perfect and getting caught in over research mode or over waiting for knowing that it's completely risk-free. Like, I need to know that I have the exact right product and the exact market, everything exactly right before I do anything. And so instead of having that perfect plan, micro momentum doesn't look like having all the answers, but trusting that as you move in action and you start gaining more information, that you're going to make the right pivots and learning from those experiences and making the right decisions to adapt to the new information. Okay, reason 3 that you might be getting stuck as a high achiever is that you're trying to think your way into clarity rather than taking action. So fear leads to not taking any action, but also overthinking leads to not taking action. So fear looks like, what if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? And trying to make everything perfect. And trying to get clarity looks like over researching, getting clarity. It means I have to have it all figured out, right? It means, I have to know everything, where fear of making the wrong move means I have to do everything perfectly right before I do anything. So when we think about fear keeping us from taking action, it's done is better than perfect. And when we think about thinking our way to clarity, it means setting timelines for ourselves about how long you're going to be in research mode before taking action, and prioritizing action over thinking. So identifying one bold action that you avoid. So if you're doing the website and you're taking the courses and you're doing this low level work that actually doesn't move you towards doing the thing that you want to do, it means that you're avoiding taking the bold action that leads to actual results, right? And so, for example, you can create momentum by taking action on whatever inspired action item comes to mind. So you might say, oh, I have a potential client, but I'm not going to call them until I have the right brochure to send them. And instead, you might say, what's one bold action that I could take? I can offer these services. And to do it, to take this first small step within 5 seconds so that you don't talk yourself out of it, and then to follow through within 48 hours. To create that momentum. So you might email them and then you might use that as the deadline to create the brochure within 48 hours, right? You might apply for or look for a job that you've been eyeing and then apply for that job within 48 hours. Like those are some really practical things that you could do to start moving through the stuckness. And if this is resonating, I definitely encourage you to take the action indicator assessment because it'll help you identify what's keeping you stuck, like what's the unique place that you find yourself stuck and the best next steps for you. So in summary, the key takeaways of today, we were talking about feeling stuck is really a signal for growth. It's not a sign of failure. It means you're ready for the next step. Identifying fear and overthinking are the biggest blocks for high achievers. And then that over-identifying with our career success is also keeping high achievers stuck. And the key to momentum is to move forward with bold action. Even the smallest bold actions will create momentum towards change. So you don't need any more time to figure things out. You need courage to take the first step. And fear is not that thing that is meant to keep you from what you desire. It's the indicator that it is important to you and that you must take action. So that courage to take the first step is today could be taking the free action indicator assessment. If you're ready to get unstuck, it's designed to help you gain clarity, confidence, and momentum towards your next career breakthrough. You'll find the link in my contact information, and you can DM me anytime on LinkedIn. Until next time. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Courage and Purpose. I hope today's insights inspired you to take bold action and align your life and career with what truly matters to you. If you're ready to dive deeper, I invite you to download my free action indicator assessment, a powerful tool to help you uncover what's holding you back and take the next step towards clarity and confidence. Just visit www.lifeonpurpose.coach/action indicator to get started today. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with someone who could use a little extra courage on their journey. Until next time, stay true to your purpose, lead with courage, and keep thriving. I'll see you in the next episode.